You might have thought Toy Story 3 was an ending, and it just turns out that's just the ending of that film and of that chapter, which is sort of the chapter of Andy and his relationship with Woody. Toy Story 4, we're thinking of it as a brand new beginning, right? So it's a continuation, but we've now taken Woody, put him in a new room with a new kid, and we get to explore what that's like and show the audience that it's a lot different. It's a lot harder. He's not so lucky to be the number one toy. And so it's very interesting, at least it was to us, to see Woody struggle with that. We always want our films to sort of reflect the world that we live in. In the world of Toy Story, diversity, I guess, is other kinds of toys, right? That's what that means. And so poor Forky, he doesn't know who he is or why he's even there. And part of the joy, I think, of the film is watching him learn and understand that. And so that was a lot of fun to kind of bring him to it and to bring something completely new. But it's very important to us as filmmakers that the film has those elements. Technology has advanced so far and so quickly, and we're so lucky. It allows us to do things we were never able to really do. We could really show rain and show the drops hitting in the water and the puddles and the splash. The cloak that Bo Peep wears, we simulate so the cloth is following the rules of physics and so forth, and all that is true. And yet, we still want it to look like a Toy Story movie. So we still are in the same color space, and we're still trying to find that level of theatrical lighting so that it's not too photoreal. We don't want it to look like it's a live action movie. We love animation. We love the caricature that comes along with it. So it's all about striking that balance. It still should look, if you watch Toy Story 1 and then 4, it would still feel like it's one piece. We had Lotso in Toy Story 3 that we sort of present as this sweet, cuddly, huggable bear who twists. And Gabby, she's the villain, but she has some real depth to her, and we thought what was interesting to us was making her an echo of Woody, right? So that she's a talking pull string doll from the same era, maybe even the same factory, we're not sure, and that she's basically an echo of Woody, and that she's what Woody would be if he never had the entitlement or the joy of being played with. And I think she's there to show how lucky he really is, that he had this life, not only with Andy, but then again with Bonnie, and she's never had that. So on one hand, she's the villain. On the other hand, I think there's some empathy there. She's just never been played with. So she doesn't know any of that world. So we think that she's an interesting, but dolls of that era, just for me, always sort of feel creepy. So they always felt like they were looking at me or something like that. So we all sort of felt that. Even though she's beautiful and sweet, there's something to her. She has little teeth to her. I'm a kid of the 70s, so I had all my Star Wars toys. And if you look close, there's a couple of them in the film that we got to kind of put inside, the little Star Wars action figures. So those were my favorites.